Today is the spring or vernal equinox, marking the end of winter and the return of the light. Trees and plants begin their new cycles of growth. Butterflies start to emerge, and birds seem to remember their voices. And like everything else in nature, we as individuals start to move through the world in a lighter way. The return of the light is the main theme of the spring equinox. And in honoring that today, I have burnt a little piece of amber, which is the color of the sun and has a sweet fragrance like new flowers. And I'm honoring that the solar forces, the light from the sun that's getting stronger in the environment, is also triggering my inner impulse for renewal and growth. Nature and people always respond to these signals. If you do a quick search of the internet, you'll find many ways to celebrate the equinox. Some of them simple and some of them extravagant. This year, like most others, my life doesn't lend itself to the extravagant, so I'm leaning heavily on intention and intuition. I always trust that if I make the effort to honor Mother Nature, she in turn will honor me back. It's a deal we've had for years, and Mother Nature has never let me down. This year, I feel moved to plant some seeds, a simple way for me to express my intention for growth to occur in my life in this new season. Right now, I have a few different life paths that I'm nurturing. I'd like to choose one direction from the several I've been dabbling in, so I'm going to ask Mother Nature to give me some wise counsel. I purchased some sprouted bulbs, and I'm going to plant 3 of them side by side in the same container. And I'm going to label each one with a different path forward. My hope is that these bulbs will grow, and in doing so, give me some insight into how best to proceed forward. Since they're in the same container, in the same dirt, and will receive the same water and sunlight, if there are differences in their growth patterns, I'll take these messages to heart. I absolutely believe that the world around us always holds the answers. So I trust that the way these bulbs might grow will offer me the insight that I need as I move forward. If this appeals to you, I encourage you to plant some seeds. Take some time in these early days of spring to ask the universe to offer you some real-time advice on your path forward. And remember, spring is the time of early growth, which means it's not always a pretty time. Spring gives us mixed messages. It merges the dry and the brittle along with the new green shoots. But that new growth, it always comes in its own time and in its own way. Spring reminds us to be patient and to trust in our growth process, however that might look for us. Thanks for joining me here. I'm Dr. Annette Childs, wishing you a happy spring equinox 2022.